Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
That's caught. It's Reese. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Mean Green can be aggressive if they choose here on 2nd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Jackson will throw. Finds his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Rice.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Coming out aggressively. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
And, man, he was just like, forget that, guys. I'm getting this back on one play. Like, obviously the big decision last drive, makes the mistake that goes all the way back to the house, and it looked to me like I want it all back. We're going to get the momentum right now. Defense ready, made a stand, made a nice play.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's White. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
The run inside. It's Jackson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. With the catch, it's Jackson. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some...
Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice game offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Just feeds the running back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. The 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here comes the option. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Wide open on the right. Made a defender miss. Brought down after the huge gain gets this offense set up at the 27. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. On the ground with the counter. Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rice.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside. It's White. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
On the move, it's White. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Jackson will throw. That's caught. It's White. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue.
The run inside. It's White. Makes it past the marker. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Extra point here will tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hard running there. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off play action. The throw. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second. And then
it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
What a lucky break for the running. I can't imagine what goes through your mind when you cough it up. You're like, oh, no, and just huge panic. I got to get back to the football. He did a good job finding his way back to the football after he made the mistake in fumbling in the first place.
The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Got it in the middle. It's Milner. Tackled there by the defense. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the fullback.
Working the middle, it's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end.
There's a little room there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. North Texas really has it going on offense. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. With the catch, it's White. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's White. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go right back to him, and he could not get loose on the run.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense.
Got a little press. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Running inside, it's Jackson. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Rice rushes to the line. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's reeled in, it's Clark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for space. It's White. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Makes the grab. He'll pick up a few on the play. Just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Holly Rowe has an update on that injury.
I caught up with the Rice head coach at the half. Their running back has been terrific, playing well so far in this game, but he is taking a lot of hits. He's had to absorb a lot of contact, running yards after contact, but they're going to keep their eye on him and see if he can power through all the hits, bumps, and bruises he's taken here in the first half. Guys?
Okay, Holly.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Running it to the right. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Quarterback making adjustments. Jackson will throw. Finds his man. It's Milner. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. On 1st and 10 from the 38. He's an open, maybe a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Right back to the well. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
And he's in. Touchdown, North Texas.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game, and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Wants to pass it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up for the tackle.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Jackson gonna throw it. Plucks it out of the air. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Mean Green. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the option. The keeper. Breaks the tackle. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now on the move. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Brown will throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, North Texas. Stealing a score on special teams.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes zoof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Handoff from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They feed him again. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Able to pick his way forward for a decent. Before the defense gets him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run the option. Might have a chance. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This quarterback part of their running game. There he goes. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smith. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Owls!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Looking to the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's